There are currently a lot of people that are stuck under the, what I will call now, New Year blues. So almost everybody in the world celebrates New Year and Christmas time with their family, and has time off work and of the like. And I'm one of them, of course. And the problem is, when you get out of a routine and you have holidays and time off, getting back into it seems to be very hard. Getting back on track on top of your work becomes very difficult. The days begin to drag and feel slower, and you don't really garner any motivation for yourself. And day after day lapses, and you feel like you're not doing anything. As a matter of fact, you are not doing anything. How can we get out of this rut? Let me start by saying that I am not better than anybody watching this. Anytime that I step out of my own routine, getting back into it is so hard for me. Every time I make a mistake of the like, right, as some sort of relapse, I am terrible. Apart from that, I do have overall good discipline and of the like, but I can't afford to make mistakes. It really sets me back a lot. And thankfully, because of this, I've developed some techniques that help absolutely everybody, because they are at the disposal of everybody in order to get back on track and get back on your feet, which I'll be breaking down today, which I have used today, as a matter of fact, as I've just come back from holidays in January, etc. And I'm back with unwavering focus and attention towards the tasks that I want to complete, right? The things that I want to do for myself. So again, let's just break down what this process looks like. There is a need for a huge change if you're stuck in this rut, in order for you to go back to surface. This huge change that requires momentum and a whole bunch of procedures starts with a smile. A smile, a thanks, and a dance, to be specific. And what I mean by this is because you're going to set an alarm for tomorrow of a song from your playlist or simply that you really like, instead of letting the normal horrid alarm that we are all used to. You know, the one that we hear and we just want to break our phone to make it stop? We're actually going to put for tomorrow, I've done it for today, a beautiful song that we like. A song that's going to make us wake up and be like, why is this playing? And it's going to make us realize why it's playing because of the decisions that you made today. You're going to smile, realize, have gratitude, say thanks for different things in your life, and dance. You're going to let the song, the alarm, play out. Not gonna snooze, because you snooze when you have like 5 seconds of thinking time, and when you're like tired and whatever, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna sleep some more, I need to sleep anyway because I'm tired. Now you're going to let the song play out. You're going to remember what you want to do, and if after remembering this and having some gratitude you still want to go to bed, go ahead and do it. That's fine. But it is likely that you're going to say to yourself, I'll get up, I'll start my day, and I'll put actions into the promises that I've made to myself. And from there, start moving your body and start moving it a lot. I mean, you get out of bed and you don't just like, get out of bed. No, you get out of bed and and you do like an internal scream, because it's morning time, so you can't just scream. Immediately hop in the shower. Remember that these are concepts for a big turnaround in your life, to get out of a rut. Hop in the shower, do a deep cleanse, rub your face with creams, whatever, do all of that, shave, get clean, get groomed, dress well, not in comfortable tracksuit or anything that's like a pajama related for home. No, get ready, get dressed well. You're about to step out. Imagine you're about to go on a date with your absolute crush and that you need to prepare to impress. Believe me, there's a good reason for all of this. As you're doing it, play some loud music that you like, that makes you smile, that makes you happy, that makes you groove, that makes you dance. And not only that, but something important that so many people not do: open your eyes, open them big and wide, and have life in your flesh. Clean the house a little bit so that the space that you are staying in when you are inside the house is nice and tidy, Broom the entire house. Clean the sinks with the products, and the kitchen so that there's no grease or dirty plates laying about. Once you've cleaned everything, go on a nice walk under the sunlight. Maybe get some water or whatever as you're walking outside, or maybe you're walking to achieve a certain thing that you need to do every day, like visit your grandma or something like that, whatever. Just go outside on a nice little walk. Maybe check your phone to see if you have some important business to get to. But what is important is for you to get your body moving more in an open space with fresh air, and after having cleaned your house. After you've done all that, you feel clean, you feel nice, you feel energized, right? The energy is now in your body, and that's good. But you don't stop there. You see everything in the house beautiful. Now you have to tackle your room. Your room may be somewhat clean, right? Mine is somewhat clean almost all of the time. But now you're going to tidy your room for real. You're going to, if you've got instruments and you're not currently using them, you put them into the pocket that they have. If you've got things laying around that you're not using this week but it's for next week, put it away. You'll get it out next week. Clean everything. Remember that this is for momentum. So you need a huge change to have a different mentality about life. And I'm not exaggerating when I say to you to move fast. I was literally running around in my room cleaning stuff. I was playing music the whole morning, the whole time, and it is true that you shouldn't rely too much on music. I just wanted it for extra, momentum or whatever to feel even more energized. If you've done everything well, now you should have a tidy room, a tidy house, a clean body, a nice and refreshing feeling, accompanied with a lot of energy. If you were like smart about it, I didn't include it, but I would. Do a meal prep in the morning, something that like slow cooker or whatever that you may have, like an air fryer or something in the oven, so that you may go home later when you go back from your walk and the food is pretty much ready and you can leave it there and it's hot, and when you need it, you can go, heat it up, and that's it, eat it. Now that you've cleaned everything in your room and you have all of that aside, do some work. Don't look at your phone, don't check your phone. You've already checked them when you were outside, everything's so fine, whatever. Don't check your phone, you've done all of that, you've got a good impulse going, your room is tidy, your desk if you have one is tidy. Dial in and do some work. And now with this short procedure and this empowering morning, you finally managed to get back into it. You finally managed to achieve some work before you took a break in order to eat some food. By the way, I would say fast a little bit. Maybe have your first meal at like 3 o'clock, something like that. But anyway, what I want to say is that there's a huge magical almost effect about sweeping your house on a sunny day. It feels like you're not only sweeping your house, but your soul alongside it. And as it is sunny and a beautiful time now that you have ahead of you, you are the one taking the day by storm, but now refreshed and full of love. Well groomed, well dressed, with a clear surrounding that will no longer distract you, and empowered. You feel nice, you feel, again, energized. You're tackling the day on. You finally achieved some work. You've gotten out of your rut. Now for the love of yourself, do not then, in the evening or whatever, do things that you feel are not admirable. You can rest, you can relax, you can eat some food as you watch anime shows, whatever you want, or play some video games. But a sufficient amount. Don't overdo it. Don't, and this is for myself, I need to be cautious as well, but don't lose yourself in this desire of attention span or whatever. You have such a creative mind. When you detach yourself from the fragment of the multitude, when you actually become an individuality and you stop kind of absorbing what everybody else is doing, you will start expelling your own creative thoughts and ideas. And I would love to see the world filled with people like you that are actually able to summon innerly all of these creative thoughts and ideas and are not just imitating the next person. It's like, I don't know if you're a little strange like me in this sense, but sometimes it's a bit disappointing to talk to a new person, you get introduced and no one says anything different. You ask somebody, hey, how are you? Say, I'm good, thank you, how are you? No one says, man, I'm splendid, or I'm doing amazing, for whatever reason. It's all kind of the same boring conversation and nobody seems to be different from one another. I don't like this type of society and world. And if you were given the choice, you'd probably choose to be a more unique person. And believe me, you are unique. You just need to actually turn your life around a little bit. Anyway, try this out. Try it out. Don't just watch my video. Actually do it. Make some notes if you need to go back. It should be a quick and brief video, and I'm going to make chapters so that it's easier for you to navigate. If it ends up helping you, you can come back, give me a W or whatever and a like, so that more, it gets promoted to more people and stuff. If not, that's also fine. I would be happy to help at least one person anyway. Strive to be 1% better every day, and much love.